welcome to another episode of Me and My House.
Thank you, Bailey. Hey, so today we are heading up into the mountains to do some snowboarding. I won't be snowboarding today, but I've mentioned in a couple episodes previously, hold on, it's bumpy, that I have torn cartilage in my knee. I'm still nursing that back. I'm 2 weeks into recovery and it's getting a whole lot better. But I don't want to delay Natalie and Bailey from snowboarding, so that's what we're doing today. We're going up to Berthen Pass, just over 11,000 foot elevation, and it's going to be super cold, but it is covered with snow. There's been some recent snowfall, so we should have some good powder up there. But keep in mind, we have no idea how to snowboard. We've been a family of skiers, so this is learning the very basics of snowboarding today. All right, go ahead, baby. Remember, keep your legs bent, okay? Everybody, legs bent.
The snow is not.
Oh, you'll get going, don't worry. How do I do what? All right, who's next? How do I? Come on, Bailey. Remember, you got to lean. The edge of your board is where you steer. You're good, you're good. Get your board going straight. There you go. You'll get going, baby. Just hold on. Follow down mommy's path. It's already cut. But turn your board straight. We need to wax your board, baby. It's not going at all. Come on, come on. This isn't snowboarding. This is snow walking. There you go. Legs bent, legs bent. Don't kill my daughter. You're doing great. There you go. Oh, we have a winner right here. We have a winner. Yes. He's down. We are out snowboarding. It's kind of hike up, snowboard down. None of us know how to snowboard. We're here with a couple friends, Sarahi and Emmanuel. Natalie and Bailey are on snowboards. I'm just on snowshoes until I heal up a little bit more, but it's been a lot of that. If you saw that behind me, that's what we've been seeing the whole time today. All right, so it has been gorgeous up here today. It's been snowing the entire time. Bailey, I think you're done snowboarding, right?
Yeah. I'm not showing my face because I need to blow my nose.
Bailey's not showing her face on the camera because she got to blow her nose. Let me show you what it's been like. There's Natalie down the hill. She's stuck. It's tough when you got to hike up and then snowboard down, especially when you don't know how to snowboard. It's not so easy. Bend those legs. Don't lean too far back. Good job, baby. You're leaning too far back. Let's go, Emmanuel. You're doing awesome. Almost. Nice. Nice, doing good. So we got some serious snow and cloud cover now. You can see behind me, complete whiteout. There's the sun back there, barely visible. Good job, baby. Bend your legs, both of them, a lot more. There you go. There you go. Very good, baby. This week, we are making the switch over to raw milk. we are no longer going to be doing store-bought milk. So we got this raw milk. It's through a cow share, kind of like a farm share. If you're not familiar, you essentially buy a part of a cow, so which gives you the right to then have raw, unpasteurized milk. So awesome. All the nutrition is left in this milk, so we're looking forward to it. This is from Ebert Family Farms here in Colorado. And this is a company, a family company that Natalie found and got us raw milk. So Bailey, you going to try your first sample?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Bailey? So what do you think?
Is it good?
Yes.
It's really good? All right. Looks like it's a hit. So this is something we've been wanting to do for quite a while, probably for well over a year. But it requires a little bit of an investment to be in part of a cow share. And we wanted to make sure that it was the right timing for us. But cool, unpasteurized raw milk in a glass jar. Pretty good. Looks like it's a hit. Now I think it's time to have a latte with that as well. What do you think, baby?
Good, awesome.
All right, so we are making our first lattes with the raw milk that we just got. So this ought to be really exciting. It smells really good. All right, can't wait.
And a big eye.
Okay, so lattes are done. And you can see them here. Natalie's is this one. A little bit stronger than mine. I like mine a little bit weaker, but you can see we got a perfect 3-part latte. And we're gonna stir them up and see how they are. All right, first taste, raw milk latte. It's very, very good. What do you think, baby?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. So the sun is shining today. It is nice. It's warmed up a fair amount. And if you saw last week's episode, we were working in the garage. We got this toolbox here, this tool cart, and we're cleaning up all this mess. So that's on the agenda today. I have my helper. Actually, I'm the helper. Natalie is the one steering this event.
Yes.
So, trying to clean this place up. So this week we are trying to get as many home improvement projects done as possible. I've said it before, we've had this house for 3 years. Every square inch of the inside of the house has had to be redone. And we have been methodically, slowly pacing ourselves through, but we're trying to pick the pace up now. At some point, we would like to get out of the city and move to a place that's much more rural than we are at now. So in order to do that, we got to get that house ready to put on the market. So that's kind of our goal right now. And this week, we're trying to make big progress on the master bathroom for 3 years now. And Natalie's not happy about it. For 3 years, we have not been able to use our master bath. Everything was wrong with it when we bought the house. We honestly didn't really know. The inspector didn't pick up on everything, but the sink leaked, the toilet leaked all into the basement, the shower leaked, everything. And so just had to redo plumbing, redo tile, rip out walls, etc. But we're gonna get it going soon. So we're at Home Depot right now returning this van here in the back of the truck. The sink was all broken on it. Honestly, it's too big for our master bath area anyway. So another trip to Home Depot, but this is, we're gonna get this bathroom put together soon. Okay, so we came back to Home Depot. We brought in, I got it. So we bought a vanity that we had to return. It's something that we had for a long time, 6 months probably. And we opened it up finally when we were starting to get to that point in our bathroom, and the whole sink on it was broken and we had to replace it, and honestly it ended up being too big for us anyway. So we brought it to Home Depot to return it, and they're like, hey man, that thing doesn't exist in our system any longer, it's just too old. So the manager, Adam, super nice guy, didn't want us to leave empty-handed because we're like, we can't use that vanity, it's broken, we have no use for it at all anyway, so just throw it in your dumpster. And he said, look, I don't want you guys to leave empty-handed. He said, pick something out that works for your bathroom. And he's like, I'm not going to charge you anything for it. So we found this pedestal sink, which is what we were kind of looking for today. And it's the right size. It'll fit in our tiny little master bath. And we're really happy. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Home Depot, for taking care of us. So this is our master shower. You can see it's pretty tight in here. We're working on the tiles here. This is a project that's been dragging on forever.
Where do you think I should stop it?
Oh. This is not easy with torn cartilage in your knee. Okay, so got the border all around up here. The border down this side done. A couple missing sheets of the, it's like a mosaic. The border across the top completed. And now on this side, getting this border on down this wall, and that's gonna do it for today. So we're getting there. It is a really slow process. And I've said it before on this channel, I am terrible at tile, but I don't know. We gotta get her done, so that's what we're doing.
Here, Manny, you shoot. Woo! Gates wide open. Go, Bailey.
Go, Bailey!
Gates wide open.
We just finished up our basketball game. This was by far our team's best game. Everybody on the team got a rebound, and if you have ever coached or watched first grader basketball, that is a very rare thing. So everybody got a rebound. Bailey got a basket, a couple rebounds as well. The whole team played so amazing. This was by far our best game. I'm so proud of every player on our team. A lot of fun. Good job, baby.
Thank you.
It's day 2 of working in this bathroom for this week on the shower, and tackling a couple things that I really don't know how to do too well, which is tiling and everything about it. But today the goal is to get this part up here done, starting off with the border around this niche in the wall, and cutting these angles in the tile, which I don't really know how to do, but we're going to figure it out. So, but we're going to get this whole thing done today. That's the goal. If we do that, it is huge success. If we can finish some of these holes here to fill in, that would be a bonus for today. So that's our goal, is in the next couple days, get this thing all tiled, get it all grouted, and then sealed. That's what we're trying to do this week. So with any luck, we'll have it done. Hey, we're taking a little bit of a break from working on the master shower, cutting tile and whatnot, and we're doing an experiment. Bailey is homeschooled, and you want to set her right up on there? Bailey is homeschooled, and we did that for a number of reasons. One, we just wanted to have more time with our daughter, essentially, is what it really boils down to. And we wanted to know what she's being taught and make sure it's things that we want her to learn and that she's learning good things for her. So, you okay, baby?
Yeah.
If she looks uncomfortable, she does that. The camera turns on her and she just goes. Okay, so this is kind of her first science experiment. She's a first grader, so this is a science experiment. If you've seen, it's all over the internet, all over YouTube, but Dr. Moto did an experiment with water crystals. Just plain water crystals, and giving them different types of environment, a positive environment, a loving environment, a hateful environment, music like Beethoven versus heavy metal rock or whatever, different things like that, to show what different environments do to just water crystals. It's really interesting. If you haven't seen it, check out Dr. Moto Water Crystals Experiment. Super amazing. It'll blow you away, make you rethink about water and how important it is for us. So what we're doing with Bailey today.
Well, rethink your words. Put that in there.
Oh yeah. Also, well, I'll get to that in a second. Natalie is coaching me back here. She's back here. Okay, so what we're doing with Natalie and Bailey and I today is we have 3 jars. One says I love you. One is ignore. Anything in this jar is going to be completely ignored. And you know what this one says, Bailey?
I hate you.
This one says I hate you. So what's in this jar is going to get nothing but negative, mean things said to it. So negative environment, ignore environment, and an environment of love. And what we're going to do in this is we're going to be putting in this rice in those 3 jars. And this experiment is to see what happens in the next couple months to the rice in those sealed up jars, strictly based upon the outside influences on that rice. Same thing that Dr. Emoto did with outside influences on those water crystals. So this experiment, we hope to prove, will tell us that the words we say to each other, the thoughts we have in our own heads, really affect our bodies. Dr. Emoto's water crystal experiment shows that negative influences affect water crystals. And our bodies are made up of predominantly water. So what does a negative influence on our bodies do to us, since we have so much water in us? So we're going to do the same thing here with rice. Bailey, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's fill these guys up.
Okay, so we sterilized these jars to make sure they didn't have any germs in them. And this is organic white rice that was cooked in filtered water.
Reverse osmosis filtered water.
So there's, everything is clean and free of germs, supposedly. Our hands are clean. So we're going to take a cup of rice and put it into each one. You want to do that one?
First, let me wash my hands.
Oh. She can dump it. Good.
Okay, I love you jar filled up. Nice. This one is the ignore jar. This rice, it's going to be completely ignored.
Oh, goodness. Hold on, don't push it. I'm trying to get it.
There we go. All right, and then that's the I hate you jar. Definitely don't want to be in that jar, but feel sorry for that rice.
Okay, so the best thing to do is to keep them in a dark place where away from electrical interferences, like so don't sit them on the refrigerator. We don't run the microwave, so it's fine. We're gonna put it up here.
All right, that's the ignore.
Yeah, the ignore, we don't talk to, we don't mess with, nothing. So,
I love you.
okay, can you say some nice things to it?
I like you. I think you are pretty.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think that rice tastes good?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate you. I don't even like you. I don't think you look good.
Okay.
You're the dumbest rice ever. You're junk. Why would anybody even cook you? Nobody would eat you. It's junk rice. How about that? You guys didn't think I was hardcore, did you?
Do you want to do the I love you one?
Sure, I'll do the I love you one. All right, I got to do the I love you rice, so you guys can see my romantic side. Ay, rice. You are so beautiful. You are the best rice I've ever seen. You are so loving. I cannot wait to devour you. You are the most amazing food ever. Ah. Huh? So that is how that experiment's going to go. Each day we're going to take the ignore rice and just ignore it. So that one's easy. And the I hate you rice, every day we're going to pull it out once or twice. And we're going to say nothing but mean, negative things to that rice. And then the I love you rice, every day we're going to pull that out. And each of us is going to spend a little time with that I love you rice and just say nothing but positive. Nothing but good, nice things. And what we believe that's going to show is the difference in the 3 types of rice and what happens to them over the course of the next, 2 months, Natalie?
1 month.
1 month. Okay, and we're going to document this whole thing in our episodes. Then we're going to do just a video strictly on this experiment and put that out there as well. And what we're going to hope it proves is the same thing we're hoping to prove with Bailey, with just giving her a loving environment through our homeschooling, that nothing she hears is, the only thing she hears is positive. Nothing that she ever will hear will be negative unless it's just kind of teaching her and training her, but just always positive environment to grow healthier and healthier and healthier. All right, there's the experiment. So this, let's see if I can hang these up. This niche has literally taken hours. I think this tile we bought is probably the hardest tile to work with of any tile that's maybe ever been made, because there's so many little pieces that you have to cut and get in, and you have to be really careful because the wet saw, it tends to chip them away. You got to go super, super slow so they don't chip away. But it is coming out. But like I said, it is very, very slow. At this point, I was hoping to have just about everything done by now, and it doesn't look like much. I highly recommend, if your tiling skills are like mine, I recommend hiring someone. Or work on a friend's house before you work on your house, so you learn what you're doing. Okay, that's it for today. It's like really, really dark outside. Can't cut any more tile to a flashlight, and it's getting seriously dark out. Seriously cold out there too. So this is good progress today. This wall is done short of grout. Got to go up across this wall, finished framing in the niche. This wall is done. It's tedious, but I think it's going to come up pretty decent. I think one more day of work in here, and then we'll be ready to grout. So from Bailey, Natalie holding the camera, Sammy and me, thanks for watching me in my house. Thanks for hanging out with us this week. We've had a blast this week and got some work done around the house and spent as much time together as a family as we can, quality time. So hopefully we've been encouragement to you guys to do the same exact thing. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Me and My House. It's a huge encouragement for us. Thanks a lot.